Behold the wonders of the Lord. For his ways are higher than our ways, and his thoughts higher than our thoughts. In the days of the prophet Jeremiah, when the mighty city of Jerusalem stood proud, the people turned away from the Lord. They would not listen to his warnings, nor would they turn from their wicked ways. And so the Lord sent a great king, King Nebuchadnezzar II, from the land of Babylon to humble them. But among the people of Jerusalem was a faithful servant Abimelech, who obeyed the voice of the prophet. Little did he know that his obedience would lead him into a miracle, one that would show the power of God to preserve, to restore, and to fulfill his promises. As it is written in the book of Jeremiah 32:27, "Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me?" Now, hear the story of Abimelech, the servant who slept for 66 years and awoke to witness the hand of God. The hour of judgment had come. The people of Jerusalem, deaf to the warnings of the Lord, now faced the wrath of the Babylonian army. Famine consumed the city, and despair settled in its streets like a thick fog. Thus says the Lord, "This city shall fall into the hands of the Chaldeans. For the sins of the people, Jerusalem shall be made desolate." But among the people stood one who would witness the power of the Almighty. Abimelech, a faithful servant of the prophet, had been chosen for a task, one that would span beyond time itself. "Go forth, my servant. Leave the city by the valley gate and bring back figs for the sick. The Lord has spoken." With obedience in his heart, Abimelech set forth, unaware that his journey would transcend the limits of time itself. Beyond the walls of the doomed city, Abimelech found a vineyard untouched by war. Beneath the shade of an old fig tree, he gathered the fruit with care, placing each one into his basket. "I shall rest for a moment under this tree, for the sun is heavy upon my shoulders." And in that moment, the Lord caused a deep sleep to fall upon him, a sleep that would last for 66 years. The world moved forward, yet Abimelech remained untouched by time. A sudden gust of wind stirred the dust around him. His eyes fluttered open. 66 years had passed in the blink of an eye, but to Abimelech it had been but a moment. Unaware of the years lost, he gathered his basket and set his feet toward Jerusalem. The city once filled with life now stood desolate. The once glorious gates were shattered, the walls reduced to rubble. Smoke lingered in the air, and the streets were silent, haunted by memories of a people long gone. What has happened? Where are the people? His basket of figs, untouched by time, remained miraculously fresh in his hands. He rushed toward Jeremiah's home, but found only ruins. "Jeremiah, my master, where are you?" Only silence answered him. But Abimelech was not alone. From among the remnant of the people, a scribe remained, one who had once walked beside Jeremiah. "Who are you, traveler? Your garments are of an age long past. It is I, Abimelech, the servant of Jeremiah. I left to gather figs, and now I return to a city of ghosts." "The figs, they have not withered. The Lord has preserved you as a sign." Taking Abimelech's arm, Baruch led him through the ruins. "As the figs were preserved, so shall the people of Israel be restored. Though we are exiled, yet shall we return. The Lord is mighty to save." At that moment, a shadow passed over them. A majestic eagle soared high above, a fig clutched in its claws. It released the fruit before them, and flew toward the east, toward Babylon, where Jeremiah was exiled. And even then the Lord spoke, a sign, a promise, a declaration that Israel would rise again. Abimelech watched in wonder, his heart swelling with faith. He gripped his basket tighter and turned his gaze toward the horizon, the rising sun casting its golden light upon the land. For though the days may be dark and the city may fall, the word of the Lord endures forever. His people shall return, and his promises shall be fulfilled.